Shelton, and welcome back to another Tuesdays at the Hillier Organ. Tonight's theme is hymn accompaniments, and I started off with a piece that's a prelude on a hymn tune. It's a doxology, and done as an arrangement. You often have to work hard to pick out the melody, but I played it for you on the chimes at the first to try to help, and that was an arrangement by Healy Willan, British-Canadian composer, whom we've heard from before, but all the pieces tonight, we've heard the composers before, but it's all music that you haven't heard at Tuesdays at the Organ. So I started off with Prelude on Old Hundredth, the Doxology, and we're now going to, I hope you had a chance to see the program, go to our next hymn, pair of hymns arranged by Paul Montz. Done a lot of interesting hymn arrangements in the 20th century and lived up until just a few years ago. And I just wanted to point out that the program is on the church's Facebook page, and didn't do really notes for it so much this time, but I'll try to give you a little bit of information as we go through. But all of them are based on hymn tunes, many familiar, some you probably haven't heard of, but the next two you have, and where they are in the Chalice Hymnal, I've noted that in the program. And our first two by Paul Montz, arranged by Paul Montz, are known as O for 1,000 Tongues to Sing, or the tune Asman. And then I'm going to go into Praise and Thanksgiving, which we often sing to Morning Has Broken. But it has various sets of words, so those two next by Paul Montz. sure, but I wonder after this piece if Paul Montz had more than 10 fingers, but it's a lot of notes at one time there. To play legato on an organ anyway. And next, we have to do a little Bach. So Bach set many wrote and set hymn tunes. This is one he actually composed. Thou Prince of Peace, Lord Jesus Christ. It's a very cheerful tune, cheerful setting of this chorale, which I'm not going to play the chorale, but hopefully you can get some idea of the tune in this setting by Bach of Thou Prince of Peace, Lord Jesus Christ. Was one of a set of several chorale preludes that were discovered of Bach's long after his death. In fact, I remember listening when they used to play organ music on public radio on Sunday afternoons in the area. These were published by the Yale Library, I believe, and it's a set of about 50 or 60 previously undiscovered chorales, and there's some neat ones. Most of them just from manuals, but and I think there's been some doubt cast since then that he actually wrote them, but I think they're nice to hear, that one especially. Now we're going to turn to three arrangements of hymns by Dale Wood. We've heard a couple from him before. This is in a new a different collection than what I played before, international folk hymns. So they based on either other countries or have two names from places in other countries. And we're going to do three. I think I'll just try to do them back to back here. Though I May Speak, also known as The Gift of Love. It's our number 526. Then Royal Oak, known as All Things Bright and Beautiful, number 61 in our hymnal. And then Candler is not in our hymnal. It's a beautiful folk tune, kind of hymn that's Come, O Thou Traveler Unknown. All these by Dale Wood. debating on that one, whether to admit to you, but I will. I think I got my hands mixed up, and I was supposed to be playing the melody with my left hand, but I'd gone down and reversed my hands. I thought, why is this not what I expect to be under this finger? So you got a little extra rubato on that verse. All right, we're going to turn to English jazz composer, is what he's known mostly for, George Shearing, but he took a nice collection of hymns. We've heard Amazing Grace that he's done an arrangement of, but we get some really innovative jazz chords with these, and I hope you find them interesting and enhancing to the themes. First, I'll do them both, one after the other. I Love Thee, Lord, his arrangement, George Shearing's arrangement of that, and then Come Away to the Skies. And we do have the verses for those that Julie will post in the comments for you to contemplate as we go along. that on Sunday morning, but I hope you enjoyed it. George Shearing. All right, now we turn to Alvin C. Whitworth's arrangements. And lovely words setting the 23rd Psalm. And hear our praise. And Julie's going to post all 6 verses for you. Thank you, Julie, for helping me tonight. Behind the camera. All the verses, we don't get through all 6 verses. This only goes through it, I think, about 3 times. But we're going to hear his arrangement, Whitworth's arrangement of The King of Love My Shepherd Is, and hopefully you can get through all the words, the lovely poetry there. Program, piece known as Postlude on Hymn to Joy. We've heard a couple of pieces, Rousing Toccatas by Gordon Young, and this really is no exception. So, doesn't really need any introduction. Hymn to Joy, as set by Gordon Young to conclude our program. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hope you enjoyed the music. We are staying on our every week schedule for at least the duration of October. So I'll be back with you next week and the week after that. We're going to go back to our friend Felix Mendelssohn next week, to Willem Mendelssohn, because he certainly wrote enough for the organ to give us a full program of his own music. And then we'll have more of a Halloween theme for our final week. That's all I'll tell you about that. And thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a great week. And may God bless you. See you next time.